Today I'm sharing with you the number one tool for staying motivated when you're on a weight loss journey. I'm Onnie Michalsky, for those of you who don't know me. I'm a clinical therapist and a wellness coach, and my mission is to guide you to overcome the mental and the emotional barriers that are blocking the path on your journey to better health. So today we're talking about the game changer. What is the number one tool that you can use when you are on a weight loss journey or a journey to better health, whether it is or isn't your goal to lose weight? When you're trying to improve your health, what is it that's going to keep you motivated from the initial start all the way through? And as you know, if you've been following me for a while, I believe that the journey to health isn't a start or there's no end point to this. This is a lifetime, once you're on this journey and you start making those changes, implementing new behaviors and thought patterns, this is something that you're going to be on for life. It's not something, I don't believe in diets, in the traditional diets where you start a diet and you end a diet when you've lost the amount of weight. A diet is what you eat, and we can either have an unhealthy diet or a more healthy or a healthy diet, and finding what works for you is the key. But today I'm going to share with you the game changer, the driving force behind staying motivated, and it is, drum roll please, knowing your whys. Knowing the reasons, diving in and identifying those reasons that you are on this journey in the first place. So why is it so important to identify your reasons? It is important because it's going to underlie everything that you do. Every change that you implement or you try to implement into your life, every healthy lifestyle change, you're going to want to know why you're doing this. And when I ask clients, or I ask, just conversations with friends and with other women, why are you trying to make these changes? Why are you improving your health? Why do you want to change your health? Why do you want to improve your health? I always get, more energy. I don't want to get out of breath. But sometimes along the road, along that path, when you're trying to make these changes, those reasons get lost. And it could happen at the most vulnerable times. You wake up and you have these great intentions, the greatest plans in the world, but by lunchtime, those plans kind of get a little gray, they kind of fade from the memory. And so knowing why you're on this journey, but also keeping yourself like a constant reminder of why you're on this journey is going to keep you on that track. So I invite you to dig deeper. So I asked earlier in this week, I asked my members of my group, and if you're not a member of my group, I invite you to become a member of my group called Journey to Health. But I asked the members, why are you on this journey? What are your reasons for losing weight? And I got a lot of similar answers, to look better, to feel better. But I invite you to dig deeper. What are you going to do if you feel better, if you look better, and digging deeper and getting to the root, getting to exactly why you are on this journey is going to be the driving force to keep you motivated throughout the journey, because it's a long journey. Like I said, it's a lifetime. It's a lifetime journey. And so you want to stay motivated throughout the entire journey. So it is important, and it's just so vital to be able to identify why you are on the journey in the first place. So I want you to ask yourself, why do I want to get healthy? Why do I want to lose weight? Why do I want to, lower my blood pressure or lower my cholesterol and get my numbers in check? Why is it important to me? And why now? Why make these changes now? Why is it important? The answers to those questions are going to look different for me and you. Everybody's going to have different answers to that. Why is it important to you? It is important. It is essential that those answers aren't, it's not something you can Google. It's not a one size fits all answer. And there's no right or wrong answers. It's you need to figure out why it's important to you to be on this journey to better health. I'm going to close my computer because it's a little bit distracting. So once you identify those reasons, once you ask yourself those questions and start identifying the specific reasons why you're on the journey, write them down. Again, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love writing things down because it gives you such, putting something in black and white makes it real. And so once you identify your reasons, it's not enough just to, say, oh, I know my reasons. I know why I'm losing weight. I know why I'm trying to, incorporate exercise and increase my water intake and eat more fruits and vegetables. Sure, you may know that right now, but when the going gets tough, you want to have those reasons written down. Now, write them down more than one time. Maybe you journal. Maybe you want to write them in your journal. But I've seen women write it on Post-it notes, put it as their lock screen on the back of their phone so that it's something they see. Maybe put it on an index card and stick it in your wallet or in your purse. Write that list down and bombard yourself with it. Put it anywhere that you're going to see it through the day. Hang a list on your refrigerator. Put it, different kinds of paper so that it doesn't blend into the background. And when it does start to blend into the background, switch it up. Change the paper, change the location a bit. But just make that list visible. Write it down more than once and post it all over. This is, and again, you're not going to have to have them, if you don't want to share that you're on this health journey or that you're on a journey to better health with everybody, you don't have to be. Post it where you will see it. Like I said, on your phone or in your wallet or in your purse. You don't have to advertise that you're on this lifetime or this journey to health. Do what's comfortable for you, but make sure that you write it down in more than one spot so that you have those reminders everywhere that you might falter or you might waver off of the course. Okay, I gotta get a drink of water. It's a lot of talking. So, number 2. I guess this is number 3, because once you identify it, you write down these reasons. The next step is to take the time or make the time to visualize your reasons. And like I said, in my group, I asked, what are your reasons for losing weight, or what are your reasons for being on the journey to better health? And I got a whole load of answers. I wrote them down just to remind myself, like to play with kids, to look and feel better. One member said to kayak, to run a marathon, to be more energetic. These are all different reasons. And again, they're going to look different for each person. So let's take to be more energetic, which was a common answer. I want you to make the time to visualize what you would do with all of that extra energy. Would you be able to clean your house better or clean your house more often? Would you be able to run up and down the steps? Would you be able to play on the playground with your kids or take a walk, after dinner if you had that energy? And actually go in your mind and picture yourself doing those things. Picture what your house will look like when it's clean. Picture what what you'll feel like walking around the block and not being out of breath, or running around playing tag with your kids. Take the time to visualize. There's so much power in visualization, and you can apply the premise of visualization and get the same benefits in your journey to health. So taking the time to visualize your reasons for being on the journey are going to do, wonders for keeping you motivated. And then I want you to review your reasons often. It's not, once you write them down, once you visualize them, make it an everyday practice. In the beginning of your journey, in the beginning when you first start implementing these changes, you're going to want to do it way more often, maybe 3-4 times a day. Looking at your reasons, visualizing what that's going to look like for you, and really, you know, feeling that motivation and feeling the incentive to make the changes that's going to make these changes, that's going to make your new life happen, these lifestyle changes, and be able to visualize how you're going to benefit from being on the journey. So it's important to review your whys very often, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day in the very beginning, and just to remind yourself, to serve as a reminder, you know, looking at your list, reading them, visualizing, all of it works together to serve as a reminder of why you're on this journey in the first place. Now, I offer a free consultation if you're interested in working one-on-one with me. This is, like I said, completely free, and it's just a chance for me to see where you're at, what you've tried before, and to see if my services are something that would help you get you further along on the journey. And I will put the link to that, to sign up for a call, down below in the comments. So I invite you to reach out to me, let me know where you're at. Even if it's in the comments below, let me know where you are at the journey. Are you just at the beginning, or have you been on for a while? And how are you doing if you've been on for a while? You know, what struggles have you overcome so far, so we can celebrate and cheer you on along the rest of the way. So thank you for joining me today. I do a Facebook Live every Friday, and so I hope that you join me next Friday. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you then.